Hi friends, in this video we are going to see the continuation scene from the game My Doom. So let's begin.
Among the riders, things are even. Both are fast and have about the same weight and strength. The fight continues for a few minutes with neither team gaining the upper hand, but you see a gap in Daphne's defense and you throw your left arm. Your hand slips between her defenses and snags on her mark. Uh-oh. Hearing your exclamation, both Daph and you are petrified. You can't pull your hand away, and your muscles seem to not react as the fight between Im and Scarlet continues above your heads. Daphne seems to react faster than you, looking down in disbelief, while the rest of her body still doesn't move. Daphne, Mark. When Daphne speaks, time seems to run again, and at that moment everything happens all at once. You are able to remove your hand from Daphne's and strike an apologetic pose. Daphne throws Scarlet back as she covers her. Scarlet, ah. Irma, yippee. The first battle goes for us. Mark, whispers I'm sorry, Daph. Daphne, whispers it's okay, something similar happened with Erica once, but there were no guys around to see my. Mark, whispers I promise I didn't see anything. I may have touched it, but I hardly saw it. Irma, let's go for the next round? If we win it we win the war. You return to the original position to start the second match. To prevent a repeat of the last match you focus on pushing Scarlet's knees instead of pushing Daphne. The problem with that tactic is that it leaves your defenses open so Daphne can push you with impunity. Irma, push hard Mark, we've almost got them. It looks like a simultaneous attack from Daphne and Scarlet will throw you off balance. Scarlet, a little more, we've almost got them. Daphne, get them. The combo attack, plus a push from Scarlet to Emma's knee ends up knocking you off balance, but it also destabilizes Daphne and Scarlet and you all end up going down. To avoid falling on top of each other and getting hurt, everyone tries to separate during the fall. Emma falls behind you as Scarlet falls to your right. Daphne's isn't so lucky and she falls right on top of you with her chin on your chest. She tries to grab onto you to avoid hurting you. But instead she ends up grabbing your trunks and continues to slide down your chest and stomach, pulling your trunks down with her. The girls separate from you, and you pull up your trunks.
So I have skipped some scenes, which I cannot show you.
Irma, the two teams have fallen, so a point for each. Total 2-1. We've won Mark. Daphne. Scarlet. Irma, do you want to play something else? Daphne, better not, I'm tired. Mark, she's covering her eyes, but she's looking through her fingers. At my. Scarlet, I agree with Daph. Better to leave it for today. Before it gets cloudier and we can't sunbathe. Mark, it looks like Scarlet also saw something under the water. She pretends to cover her eyes, but she also looks at my crotch. She really looks embarrassed. Mark, let's go back to the loungers and take the opportunity to sunbathe for a while. Scarlet is the first to get out of the pool, using the stairs. Mark, I hadn't noticed before, but Scarlet has a very nice figure. Mark, I'd better not say anything in case she still has that crush on me. I don't want to lead her on without knowing where I'm going with my life. Daphne is next to get out. Mark, Daphne also has a very beautiful body, and that bikini leaves very little to the imagination. Mark, I still shouldn't say anything. With what just happened, there's no way I could compliment her without sounding perverted. Mark, on top of everything else that's happened today, I now have a half. Mark, Luckily, with these trunks, it is hardly noticeable. Otherwise, I would have to stay in the water, and it would be crystal clear that it is to hide my mark, for Daff and Scarlet at least. I don't think Em has noticed anything. I'm sure that after what happened in the shower this morning, I would have to put up with beautiful girls in bikinis jokes for weeks. Emma starts to get out of the pool and calls you over as you are going to the loungers. Emma, Mark, come here for a second, please. Mark, what's up, sis? Emma, what happened in there? After the fall you all looked uncomfortable. Mark, I better not say anything. It could be awkward for the girls. Mark, it's nothing, maybe they are just upset that we won, mate. Mark, that sounded weird. Emma, okay, if you don't want to tell me. Mark, there's nothing to tell. Seriously, nothing happened. Ask Daff and Scarlet if you don't believe me. Mark, I hope they don't say anything. It would be just as awkward for them. Mark, I'd love to offer to put sunscreen on them, but I don't think that's really an option right now. Mark, Daphne has picked up a magazine and Scarlet seems to be zoning out. Mark, you can have this chair, Em. I think I'm going to take a shower to get the chlorine off. To avoid any misunderstandings, I'll be in the downstairs bathroom, Emma. See you later, girls. I had fun hanging out with you. Emma, thanks, but it's getting cloudy and I'm getting cold. We'll go take a shower too. Remember that the latch is broken downstairs, but don't worry, we're going up to the second floor bathroom. Mark, okay girls, see you later. All of them, see you, Mark. A few minutes later in the second floor bathroom. Daphne, what did Mark mean by misunderstandings? Emma, nothing really, just something about which bathrooms to use. How about what happened at the pool? You guys looked very uncomfortable right before we got out of the water. Emma, did either of you touch his? Daphne, it was an accident. Scarlet, yes, I saw it all, but it was an accident. Daph tried to grab Mark and accidentally pulled down his swimsuit. Emma, what? You stripped him naked? And you saw his? Scarlet, only for a split second, but Daphne almost swallowed it. Daphne, that's an exaggeration. I only hit it with my chin. Emma, it's huge, right? That's the misunderstanding from before he was referring to. This morning I caught him naked in the shower by the gym. Emma, after I finished my yoga I went to the shower and forgot he was going there, and I walked in on him naked. Daphne, so how big is it? I touched it with my chin, but I didn't get a good look at it. Daphne, it didn't seem as big to me as you say, or maybe you saw him with an erect. Emma, no, it wasn't but when he tried to cover himself with his hands I could still see it. Erica, yelling meanwhile at the entrance hall.
I have skipped the scene, so we'll check and I'm sure. So let's continue.
Erica, yelling Martha, I brought the coffee beans you asked for from work. Erica, yelling I'll take it to the kitchen. I need to pee, I'm going to the restroom. Erica, it can't be. That thing can't be real. Mark, oh great, not again. And it had to be when I was about to get rid of this. Erica, through the door, sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm going now. I didn't see anything. Mark, whoops. Now Erica. Anyone else? What's up with these girls today? Back at the second floor bathroom. Erica, hey girls. You are not going to believe what just happened to me. Daphne, hey Eerie. Tell us, but I doubt it will be any worse than what happened to us. Erica, I caught Mark. I came from work and I couldn't hold my pee, so I stopped in the downstairs bathroom. And there he was taking a shower. It's so embarrassing, for God's sake. Erica, what happened? Why are you laughing? Emma, I walked in on him this morning in the shower next to the gym. Daphne, I accidentally pulled down his trunks in the pool while we were playing horses. And he touched my but I'll keep that to myself. Scarlett, and don't leave out the part where you almost put it in your mouth. Erica, you should see each other's faces right now. It looks like you've seen a unicorn.
So I have skipped some scenes here also. Hope you like it. Thank you very much for watching. We will continue this scene in the next video. Bye bye.